heard you actually know how to sew.
Yes, I do. I've been sewing. My mom taught me to sew when I was probably 5 or 6 years old. In fact, I have a shirt, the very first shirt I ever made, which is tiny. And I look at it now and impressed that I was able to do that. But I distinctly remember, you know, my mom would be working outside and I'd come in the sewing machine and sew a little bit, have a question, run outside, Mom, how do you do this? So I've been sewing for a very long time.
So do you think you'd sew up on the station?
I did take some fabric with me in hopes. I like making quilts, and on my shuttle flight I did pack a couple little pieces of fabric that I took in. It was packed away, I never got it out, and so from that same allotment of fabric I brought a couple other pieces and some thread and needle, and I'm hoping to, you know, I'm used to my sewing machine and an iron, and so I'm not quite sure what I'll do with it, but hopefully I'll get it out and do a little bit of sewing in my free time. Just, it's relaxing to me. So, I mean, I would sew all day, every day if I could. I love it that much. And so I'm hoping to get a little bit of time.
Do you like the actual sewing, or do you like the
I like the
creating.
creating. The creating. Yeah, I like to do applique make different cartoon pictures. I didn't want to say just pictures because that sounds like realistic pictures, and there are some quilts that are fantastic artwork, and I'm not at that level, but I love to create, and that's, I think, what it's mostly about.
Well, and I think you'll bring, you know, lots of quilters and people who sew with you. They'll be up there with you.
I hope so. I hope so. I would really like people to see that, you know, you can have a job like this, which is very technical, and still have hobbies that are not. Well, actually, sewing is kind of technical in a way. I say it's not, but it actually really is. But you know, there are people that use both sides of their brains. And I also brought up with me a sketchbook. I've been drawing since I was also that age. I would never sit in front of the television with just sitting there watching TV. I always had a piece of paper and a pencil and was drawing or doodling or doing something. And I used to draw people all the time. I haven't really done that a lot, but I took some pencils up with me in a sketchbook, and I'm hoping to spend, again, some of my free time drawing more than I have been recently, like I used to when I was younger.